Hey, hi everyone, this is Naresh. Starting today, I'm launching a new series of Playwright from the very basics level to all the way to advanced concepts. So, in this video, I'll give a quick overview of what exactly is Playwright, and also we'll be knowing about like the features of Playwright automation. So, Playwright automation benefits and the advantages of Playwright automation, and also certain limitations of Playwright automations. Okay, and also like all these concepts will be explained with the reference to the official Playwright webpage. Nowadays, like many companies are adopting Playwright due to its extensive features. Okay, so now what exactly Playwright? Playwright is an open source test automation library developed by Microsoft contributors, and it supports programming languages like Java, Python, C Sharp, and Node.js. And once you visit the Playwright official webpage, playwright.dev, you see a statement saying like Playwright enables reliable end-to-end testing for the modern web apps. What is the meaning? Is it allows the users to test the full flow of an application, end-to-end testing, as a real user from starting to finish. Okay, and modern web apps are nothing but like the applications built using the current web technologies like React or Angular. In simple terms, like it says it helps you to test your web application just like a real user world, and it does so in a way that you can trust, won't give false results. So nothing to worry. So now it might be new, so the upcoming sessions will make Playwright much easier to understand for everyone. So now moving on to the next important support from the Playwright official webpage. So here the list of supports. The first one is like cross browser. So Playwright allows you to test your web application across different web browsers, not just one. Specifically, it supports the major browser engines Chromium, like Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, etc. WebKit is nothing but Safari, Firefox, Mozilla's browser engine. The next one is cross-platform. So Playwright works across different operating systems, and like it gives you flexibility in how and where you run your tests. So like cross-platform is it allows multiple operating systems like Windows, uh, Linux, Mac OS, that to locally, or in say locally in the sense you can run the test to your own machine like locally. Coming to CI, the continuous integration, it's like servers like GitHub Actions, like Jenkins, etc., which automates testing during your development. Okay. So the next one is under the cross-platform, we see headless and headed. Headless is nothing but it runs the browser in the background without showing a user interface, and it is faster and often used in automation. So headed like runs with a visible browser window, and it might be helpful for debugging actually. So cross language. Playwright is a cross language tool, which means it supports multiple programming languages. So you don't have to learn a particular language, new language, just to use it. You can write tests in language you are already comfortable with. For example, like TypeScript and JavaScript. So it is popular for web development. Python, it's a widely used in automation, testing, and scripting. .NET, common to enterprise and web Windows environments. So Java, it's popular in enterprise, Android, and backend development. So in simple terms, now we can say like you can use Playwright with your preferred programming language, whether it's JavaScript or Python, Java, .NET or TypeScript, anything. So make it flexible and developer friendly. The next is like test mobile web. So Playwright allows you to test how your website looks and behaves on mobile devices without needing a physical phone. It does this by using native mobile emulation. So which means it can simulate a mobile browser environment on your computer or in cloud based setup. So test mobile webs, like something like you can test mobile versions on your website, like how it looks on phones. So physical phone is not required here. Okay, native mobile emulations. Okay, so for like Google Chrome for Android, so mobile Safari used on iPhones, it emulate things like screen size, touch input, device behavior. So like these things and all, like we'll be discussing in the further sessions when while we start automating the tests. Okay, so in simple terms for this mobile, right, we can say like uh, it allows you to test how your website works on mobile browsers like Chrome and Safari, right from your computer or in the cloud, using the same technology those browsers use to display pages. No phone is. So the next we are moving to the next important support from the Playwright is resilient no flaky tests. We have like auto wait, web first assertions, and tracing. So coming to no flaky tests. So this is the part which is missing in many other different frameworks. It means suppose your test is failing due to synchronization issue, we have to add weight explicitly or manually. So it means, uh, but here, right, Playwright comes with inbuilt feature called auto weight. So if any element is not clickable or element is not enabled, and maybe it is not visible due to some events in the background, and it is coming after some time. Okay, so auto weight here waits until that particular condition is true. So like I can say like in the coming sessions we'll come to know programmatically how auto weight waits and give us successful results. Okay. So next one is like web first assertions. So web first assertions in the Playwright are designed with the reality of how web page work. Things like loading times, animations, or data fetching can make element appear or change state dynamically. In short, we can say like playwright essentials are very smart and patient. Okay, so they wait for the expected conditions before deciding if the test should pass or fail. Okay, so the next is tracing. So tracing in playwright is like recording a detailed movie kind of thing of your test run, including every action, network request, down snapshot, and more. So when you configure test retest strategy, you tell Playwright to automatically rerun a test if it fails, maybe due to a temporary glitch. So during retries, Playwright can capture execution traces, videos, and screenshots. Say, what is the meaning of execution trace? Like a detailed timeline of everything that happened during the test, including clicks, navigations, and errors, etc. So, say it says videos, so a recording of the test running in the browser. Screenshots, the snapshots of the key moments or failures, the kind of thing. So all of this helps you to diagnose the elimination flags, means intermittent failures that happening unpredictably, because you can see exactly what went wrong and why. Next, we are going to talk about the no limits of playwright, and we'll be talking very less about these topics because we'll just go some high level of these topics and understand more on programmatically in the coming sessions. Okay. So it says like multiple tabs. It says like I mean like you test can open and interact with several browser tabs at the same time. Multiple origins is nothing but test across different websites or domains with the same test. I mean, like logging into one site and interacting with the other. Okay, multiple users, simulate different users by creating separate browser context. Next is trusted events, like user interactions that the browser treats as if a real person triggered them, like moving. I mean, like mouse movements, clicks, and keyboard inputs. Like we can say like when playwright hovers over the elements or interacts with dynamic controls, right? So it doesn't just simulate the event by triggering JavaScript events artificially. Instead, it uses the browser's real input pipeline, meaning the events go through the same process as if an actual user was doing them. This is very important because some web elements respond only trusted events. For example, certain hover effects, drag and drop, or security sensitive controls might ignore fake or programmatic events triggered by the scripts. Next you say test frames, right? It's all about called iframes. Frames are basically web pages is present inside the web pages. Okay, like iframes, like and shadow or DOM, a special kind of. Playwright lets you enter and interact with frames seamlessly. So you can write selectors and actions inside frames. I mean, like iframes, just like you would in the main page. So these all just about the introduction video for the Playwright. I can say like on the prerequisite request to learn this Playwright is that you should have some basic idea of JavaScript. So please have some basic knowledge on JavaScript before starting it, as we are going to play with the JavaScript from day one. Okay. So in the next video, I'll be coming up with some comparisons like Playwright versus Selenium or Cypress, etc. So see you soon. Please don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you all. Bye.